All right, what is going on, guys? We are back. World of Trucks, day 2. I think this is gonna be video 7. Now you guys will notice number one, the two videos, the beginning videos are missing. Again, I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna release those unedited. Because like I said, they're FLV formats. YouTube will take FLV. Unfortunately, DaVinci Resolve will not take FLV. So I'm debating whether I'm just gonna release those unedited, or whether I'm going to get those converted over to MP4 and then upload them to DaVinci Resolve and get them edited down. I haven't made that decision yet. Also, video 4 has been taken down. The individual that I say mean things about in that video, I've realized that that isn't really who I want to be. I don't want to be putting negativity out there. I will be releasing a video. So for those of you who didn't see video 4, the whole mess that happened there was I do GTA 5 roleplay, and I was on DHSRP for a year. So I kind of explained in video 4 why I left, but I also said a lot of things that weren't really fair to the owner. And I don't want to have that negativity on my channel. Now, I will be doing a video explaining why I left DHSRP eventually, if enough people ask for it, but I'm not going to just sit there and badmouth the owner up one side down the other. Now, personally, I have a very low view of the individual. I think that he has some major growing up to do and some major, he has some maturity issues, and he needs to do a lot of self-reflecting and find out if he wants to make better choices in life. But I'm not going to, whenever I do the video, I'm not going to call him out by name. I'm not going to cause that drama. But all right, guys, that's been enough of that. Here we are, day 2, video 7. We are in, where are we? We are in San Diego, so we made it all the way to San Diego. You can see our drove route so far. These are all the places we've been to. So we are in San Diego. All right, let's go ahead and go to the job market, get the freight market, and we are gonna go out of San Diego, and we're gonna go price. Now, one thing that we're doing on here is I am not upgrading the amount of distance that I can do for this playthrough. Reason being, these distances seem to be just about perfect. Puts each episode right at 30 minutes to 45 minutes. It's just about perfect. Do price per distance. All right, cool. So we can go up to excuse me. We can go up to Bakersfield. But yeah, it's just about perfect. Now, I did some playing last night, some playing around last night on a separate account, and what I found was it is actually if you guys are playing and your goal is to level up quickly, you definitely want to take that distance perk first. Experience from driving comes from miles, right? So on each of the jobs, you're gonna get the most experience by getting the most miles. So I was able to level up a guy to this level in about 3 hours last night, instead of the like 6 hours it took us. So now again, also it took 6 hours because I was recording and I had to stop and play recordings, and I did some editing in there and stuff like that too. But still, I found that the best way to do it with the little least amount of downtime was to go for the distance upgrades very first, and then go from there. But since we're not since we went kind of these short drives for these video sakes, I'm not going to be upgrading the distance until last. But I'm hoping that I can get enough hazmat deliveries and enough high value cargo, fragile cargo, stuff like that to start making the same kind of money that I was making on some of these thousand mile trips. Now, In all actuality, was the 1,000-mile trip really worth it money-wise? I mean, I made, I would make $26,000 in a trip. But at the same time, the price per mile I don't think was as high as some of the stuff that I'm doing now, and doing here. Ooh, that's my turn right there. Let's not hit anything. But again, we are planning on getting, like I said, we'll be getting the wheel that we want, and we'll be getting the other. Oops, I need to go back there. Anyways, I did find out how to do this last night, so we're gonna go ahead and do this real quick on gameplay. Now, we are going to do fatigue simulation. We are going to do traffic offenses. We're trying to keep this realistic. I'm going to do longer, put my preferred route lengths to very long. But that's going to be up to my current ability. So we'll get mainly 250-mile jobs. Advisor speed limit, show truck limit, yes. Route advisor speed warning, yes. Automatic parking dialogue, no. So we can turn that off, I found. Heavy cargo warning screen, yes. And now parking difficulties. So now I can put it to where it's skilled parking every time. So I don't have to, whenever I get somewhere, I just drop the trailer. That's all I have to do is just drop the trailer. So I'm gonna leave these here, so it's realistic. Show cutscenes, sure. Transmission type. All right, so that's all. That's nothing that I'm going to mess with. So I think that's it. I think that's all that I need to change. Now some of these settings you're gonna be like, oh, why are you doing automatic start stop? Why are you doing automatic lift drop axle? You should be doing that. Well, it's sometimes there's benefits to playing the video game. Now once I get the box and I can actually physically turn the truck off and off with that key and whatnot, yeah, we're going to we'll do manual everything. But for right now, I don't want to have to remember what the keystrokes are for that. Now the engine's easy, it's E for engine, but there's other parts of the job that aren't as easy. Another change I made was I put the scaling all the way up to 400, so these videos should look a lot better than the other 6 videos. In fact, let me make sure that I'm sorry guys, this first video you guys are like, oh, when can we get to the driving? I'm gonna click off. Don't click off, guys, don't click off. I do want to make sure we're gonna go to simple settings. Everything's on ultra. Advanced settings. Now yes, my monitor is only 1600 by 900, so it's still a 16 by 9 ratio, but I don't have a full 1080p monitor, so that's why, if you guys were wondering why the highest video setting that you guys can watch this in is 720p, it's because I'm playing in 900p and YouTube only does 720 or 1080 that I saw. Now if I can change the resolution to 1600 by 900, so it'll be a little bit higher detailed for you guys, I definitely will. So yeah, 400 scaling. So I turn the scaling all the way up, and that's getting everything else is on high. Mirror distance I want on medium, but everything else is on higher ultra, so the highest setting that it can have. Now if you guys see a setting that isn't on ultra that you guys see, I didn't go through all of these. I just went to the simple settings and turned it to ultra, and then I went to advanced settings and turned the scaling all the way up. But if you guys see a setting there that isn't ultra that could be, let me know what it is, and I will definitely turn that up. Other than mirror distance scaling, I'm not changing that, so I like my mirrors reflecting how they are here. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the freight market here. Now another thing we could do is external contracts. I don't remember how. I think the external contracts are more profitable. Let's look at that, because now I finally connected to the world of trucks. So coming out of San Diego, price per distance. I mean, not really. External contracts aren't really that. There's really nothing there. It's 3,000, 5,000. So, and are there any going to Barstow where we were going already? Oh no, I'm not seeing any going where we were going already. All right, but yeah, we're gonna be doing the. Yeah, we'll be doing the regular freight market. All right, so enter. Sorry, guys. But you know, we're learning. We're picking stuff up here. So that's the one that we wanted. We're gonna take the job. Thank God for that noise gate, huh? I don't know if that first one, not enough or not. All right, let's get backed up to the trailer. I don't have advanced coupling on. I don't know what that is. I might turn it on eventually, but as of right now, I'm not going to. As we get better, then I might turn it on, but as of right now, I don't see a benefit to doing so. All right, so let me hit F2. This way we can just watch the mirrors on the screen, because I don't have head tracking. If I had head tracking, then you know, I'd take the mirrors completely off and I'd actually look over at each mirror. But since I don't have head tracking, this is going to be easier. Now I could up the look sensitivity so that I could look at the mirrors faster, but and I think this is what we're going to do right here. It's just we'll see how this works. But I think that might be the next purchase is head tracking. We'll see. I do have a TV that I want to change out for this monitor, but the problem is I don't know what the refresh rate on it is and whether or not it'll do 60 FPS. I know the monitor will, and I record for you guys in 60 FPS. I post to YouTube in 60 frames per second, and that's for your benefit. So, you know, I don't know if the TV will record in 60 FPS. Now, the benefit to using the TV is it's bigger. You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't use a TV as a gaming monitor. It's not made for that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's bigger, and especially once we get the head tracking, you know, I'll be able to see more. In theory, it's the same, but that is 1080p, so I'd be able to record for you guys in 1080p, number one. And number two, I'd be able to see it in 1080p. So that's the number two, the big number two. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. Because right now, that is hooked up to the roommate's laptop. But I'm going to talk to her and see if she still wants to use it, because now that she started her new job, she isn't really gaming that much, and she actually still games on the and actually what I might do is just see if she wants to trade, because I'll trade her one of my monitors, trade her my second monitor for that TV. Now I would love to have 3 monitors, but right now with my desk set up the way it is, I don't have room for 3 monitors, especially if one of them is a TV. Now, in a perfect world, I would put the TV up on the wall, but because of how my green screen and everything like that is, I can't put the TV up on the wall. So, because there's no wall in front of me, I'd have to have an actual stand for it. That's one of the things about using green screen whenever I stream is I have to have my back to a wall right now. I know there are pop-up green screens. I know there are, you know, green screens that you can hang from the ceiling. And in all honesty, I could probably hang this green screen from the ceiling. In fact, what I'd do is I would, number one, I need to get new green fabric, and I'm going to have one of my friends who can sew it all together. Some of you guys might know I don't use a conventional chroma keyed green screen. What I use is literally lime green fabric from Walmart, but it works really well. If you guys want to know how to set that up, look for the first video I uploaded to this channel. It was best green screen settings on a budget was the name of the video, and there we go, 55. And what I do in that video, I'm gonna turn that down so I don't blind him. So in my own playthrough, whenever you guys aren't watching, on my other account, I really don't give a damn about anything. I just, you know, I turn off traffic infractions. I turn off everything. And, you know, I'd be going 100 miles an hour right now. But for you guys with the video, I want to keep it realistic. So whenever people are passing us and stuff, I'm going to dim the brights. I'm going to make sure that we're not blinding people. But anyways, what I was saying, so what I did was I show you on there. Number one, I tell you where to get the green screen from, which, like I said, it's just fabric from Walmart. You measure your wall, you measure how wide you need. Fabric comes in 3-foot sections. It's called a yard. Comes a yard wide. And literally what you do is you just measure your wall. Most walls are 8 feet. So if you want a 9-foot wide, 8-foot tall green screen, like what I have, you need, oof, my back, 8 yards of fabric. And you literally go to Walmart and get it and tell them, hey, I need 8 yards, right? And then that'll give you 24 feet of fabric, which gives you 3 panels for your wall. Now what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go get the another 8 yards. I'm going to give it to my friend who sews, and I'm going to have them what am I trying to say, sew it all together, number one, into one big sheet, and then hem the edges. And then number two, what I'm going to have them do is make a little pocket at the bottom where I can insert a rod for weight. So in other words, I can put like a shower rod or something in there, so it's weighted down. And then the plan is going to be, once I'm in the new apartment, which we're going to be moving here at the end of the month, that way I can put hooks in the ceiling and hang it. Now another thing would be if I could find lime green curtains or something like that. I guess that would be perfect, but it's going to be more expensive too. And Fox is all about working on a budget. So and showing you guys that you guys can do YouTube, you guys can do streaming, you guys can do all these things without spending an arm and a leg. My gaming PC only cost me $1,000. I didn't spend. Now, mind you, it wasn't like a $500 budget bill, but I also bought it at the height of expected event on my route. All right, so this time we're going to try to just go around it and see if it automatically reroutes us. So are we being... Yep, we're being put over here. I think what we're going to have to do is just go up onto the exit ramp and then come back down. But anyways, I bought it at the height of Bitcoin mining and stuff like that, so GPUs were hella expensive. They came down in price since then. So, like, my build is an i5 6400 with a GTX 970. And you could probably do that build now for $600 to $700, honestly. Now, I haven't gotten on PC Part Picker and actually done the build to see if you can do it. But, for just regular gaming, it works perfectly fine. I can run Grand Theft Auto on ultra settings. I can run, new titles on medium to high settings. Now the AAA titles, like I don't know, name your AAA title you want to play. The really, really graphically intensive ones, I do have to run on normal settings. But it still works. I'm gaming, and I'm PC gaming, and it's upgradable. The next upgrade we're looking at doing is I'm going to do a new tower motherboard and CPU, because right now my bottleneck is that i5 6400. Now, if you guys want to help with that, obviously go to foxtrotdeltausn.com. A couple different ways you guys can help out. We do have a Patreon. I love everybody who's signed up on the Patreon. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys help to keep me full time. If you guys don't want to sign up with a monthly subscription amount, then you can do individual donations. It's right there again on the main site, foxtrotdeltausn.com. The other way that a lot of people are doing, it's a free way to help the channel. It's 100% free, as in you're not spending any extra money. So Amazon has their associates program, and so because I'm an Amazon associate, number one, there's certain savings that Amazon offers to my viewers, right? So I have put all of those savings in one place. So if you go to foxtrotdeltausn.com and you click on partners, all of the savings are there. So whether you want to get 2 free audiobooks and 2 Audible originals, you've heard the spiel. That link is there for Audible. You know, if you want to get, Twitch Prime, you want to sign up for Twitch Prime. If you already have Amazon Prime, you want to sign up for Twitch Prime. That link is there. If you want to, if you get food stamps and you want to save on your Amazon Prime, a lot of people don't know that if you're eligible for EBT, you can save I think it's like half off on. I didn't change that. All right. All right, we need to make sure we're slowing down to the speed limit. But anyways, a lot of people don't know if you qualify for EBT, you qualify for savings on Twitch Prime. That link is there. Most students know that you can get savings on Amazon Prime if you're a full-time student, but that link is there. Like I said, it's all there. Just go to foxtrotdeltausn.com, click on partners. But the biggest way that people are supporting it through there is they save. So they'll go to the website, they'll click partners, and then once the partner screen comes up, they just bookmark it. They bookmark that as their Amazon site, right? So once you bookmark that as your Amazon site, then every time you want to go to Amazon and buy something, you just go to the bookmark. So you go to my partner site, click on Amazon, and then buy whatever you're going to buy. The cool thing about being an Amazon associate is I don't have to tell you, oh, I've got this thing or I've got that thing, oh, you should buy this, you should buy that. My thing is I realize you guys are, you guys can make your own choices. I don't need to tell you what to buy. So you can literally just click on the Amazon link on there, buy whatever you're already going to buy, and Amazon still gives supports the stream by doing that. So that's one way that a lot of people are doing it. Now, mind you, it's all not expected by any means. I love all my viewers. I love every subscriber I have. I love everybody that comes onto the stream and hangs out whenever we stream. Now, with doing these American Truck Simulator videos, and I'm going to start some other simulator videos as well, I'm going to have to see what I'm going to do as far as the stream. Because usually here in about 2 hours I would get on stream, but because of doing these videos, I pretty much spend all afternoon recording, and then I spend all evening video editing and rendering. I cannot stream while it's rendering. It's extremely intensive on my GPU, and my GPU already doesn't like to stream and play games at the same time, so I actually think it's my CPU that has the main issue. I don't think it's the GPU that has the issue. But it still doesn't like to do it at the same time, so just imagine adding a rendering job onto the end of that. So I'm thinking what we might start doing is a Saturday night stream. We just stream once a week. And I'll even have a poll up all week. Every week, what game do you want me to stream? What game are we going to play? Whether we do Grand Theft Auto 5M roleplay, or do we do, what are we doing? So are we doing American Truck Simulator? Are we doing some new game that you guys suggest in the Discord? So we'll get it all. Whoa, Bubba, you're why are you passing me on the right in the truck lane, in the lane that I need to be in? Oh man, the AI on here, it's they're just as stupid as people are in real life. So this doesn't look that steep, but I guess if I look out at the horizon, it is. Now I do have the second cam already, so what we're going to be setting up eventually is once we get the wheel, I will have a wheel cam, so you guys will be able to see what I'm doing with the wheel, see what I'm doing with the shifter. I still fully plan on getting the modified shifter, so that I have the splitter and the range selector on there. Now I'm going to have to learn again how to do all that because I used to know, but I have slept since then. It's been a few years. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. There we go. Once we get up to 40 miles an hour, I'll turn the hazards off. Getting 15 miles per hour underneath the speed limit once you're past that. Now, is this the, yep, runaway truck ramp now. I tested it last night. You can actually go up that ramp. Now, I didn't crash into the, I didn't act like I had no brakes. I didn't you know, crash into the things at the end. I don't know what would happen there if I did go down it um, or up it. We might test that on my other account. Lord knows that that account's got more than enough money to pay for the repairs, because I'm making, like I said, like 30 grand per trip. But yeah, we might test it on the other account. If I do, I'll record it. So it's between San Diego and Barstow. I just got to remember that. That's where that truck ramp is. And I know there's a couple other runaway truck ramps as well. I think there's one that's even in like the median in the middle. And I looked up videos of it online, and like the way it works is it's got straps across low, like pretty much like at bumper level, and it pretty much catches the truck. So like catches the truck and slows it down, but it's supposed to do it like in enough time that the truck doesn't go through, you know, whatever, but also in enough time that or slow enough that it doesn't damage the truck. I don't know how true that is. The way that truck ramp over there is supposed to work is because it's such a steep incline, and it's also supposed to be gravel. Now ATS is not good with gravel and having a deformable surface. So the gravel itself doesn't actually slow you down like it would in real life, because real life you're going to hit that gravel and it's going to really slow you down quickly. I guess on here what would happen is, you know, if you, as long as you cut off the, you know what, we'll just test that. We'll test that. I'm not even going to talk about it. We'll just test it one of these days. I'm going to, I'll turn off the, you know, I'll pretty much like hit my brake just to turn off the cruise control, and then we'll glide up it and see if it that truck ramp is enough to stop a truck with no brakes. So yeah, we are coming into Barstow now. Bakersfield, not Barstow, Bakersfield. So we're coming into Bakersfield here. We've got 12 miles to our destination. We're going to come into Bakersfield, make this delivery. Now, since I changed the settings, I shouldn't have to pick, you know, where do you want it? It should just say, hey, you know, we want it right here. Now, the one disadvantage of doing that is I can't look at the parking lot on the little mini map ahead of time, because a lot of you guys know whenever you pick where do you want it, it shows you where they want it, and it shows you where you are. Oof. We've got to get an engine upgrade, and I mean soon. I also said that I was going to learn what a retarder was. I have still not learned what a retarder is. Now, I know there's a way to turn on automatic engine brake, and I know there's a way to turn on... Are we going to hit that sign? No, we didn't hit the sign. Or if we did, we just, like, barely bumped it over. But anyways, I know there's a way to turn on automatic engine braking, and I know there's a way to... and now that we're in town, I'm going to turn off the Jake brake. I also know that there's a way to turn off... or turn on automatic retarder. I don't know what the retarder does. I still don't know. So if you guys know what it is, put it in the description. If not, I am going to Google it. We are going to learn. Once I know about it and what it is, then I'll kind of explain it to you guys. The way my brain works is if I can wrap my head around something, I can teach it, right? So if I can understand how it works, then I can, you know, teach somebody else how it works. Oof. See, there you go, Fox sitting there talking, not paying attention to his speed. Come on, Fox, you know, use your cruise control, even in town, use your cruise control. But anyways, you know, if I can understand it, I can teach it, and that's the goal, is I want to be able to, come on, make it, yes. So I guess in California, the law is if you're in the intersection, when it turns red, you can continue on. Some states, if you're in the intersection at all, whenever it turns red, you get a red light ticket. And thought process behind that is, you know, it turned yellow, you should be stopping, not trying to get through last minute. Oof, it's this place. All right, and where do they want it? They want it in that pain in the ass spot, don't they? Yeah, they do. I ran this, if you guys are wondering how I know, you know, why I'm saying all this. I ran this same delivery last night on the other account. Now I guess there's two ways of doing this. I could have backed the trailer all the way in, but I think what I did last night and what I'm going to do today is we're going to pull very carefully right over here up the middle. Okay, we're going to miss that wall, which is good. There. All right, so now just gonna use our mirrors. We don't hit the wall there. The bad thing is this is a long ass trailer. This trailer is super long. Now that's not exactly where I needed it to be, but we can straighten it back up. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It's not exactly perfect. You know, we still got a lot of learning to do. But that is beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, let's see here. Do we level up to level 5? Yes, we leveled up to level 5. Alright. We're going to continue on. We're going to get our toxic. Poison, substance, hubs, biohazard, infectious. Sweet. What about this one? Corrosive. So yeah, let's get our poisonous first. Again, hazmat, you know, pays more. So because hazmat pays more, and then we're gonna start doing, I think, high value cargo. With talking and whatnot, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do just in time delivery before I do fuel economy. But we're definitely gonna do high value cargo and fragile cargo. Higher reward for high value delivery. High value job offers unlocked. Higher reward. So each of those just gives you more XP and more money for doing the high value cargo and the fragile cargo, I assume. Yep. Yeah, so each rank is just going to give you a higher reward for doing fragile cargo. So yeah, we're going to do, I'm not going to do long distance again because I want each of these videos to be between half an hour and, you know, 35 minutes roughly. Or half an hour and 45 minutes roughly. So, and this one here, I'm actually going to stop the recording. I guess I could do that every time, just stop the recording every time. But, yeah. Yes, I do wish to apply the skill point. All right, so let's find a rest area. Where are we at? That looks like a rest area. That looks like a closer rest area. So we are going to go right across the street. Yeah, that'll work. So we're just gonna go right across the street. And we're gonna get rested up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out foxtrotdeltausn.com. Everything's on there. Check out the partners. See if there's any way that you want to help support the stream. There's also Patreon and everything else on there. Guys, I'm not gonna hold your hand on it. You guys know what to do. Check out foxtrotdeltausn.com. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification, blah 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 blah. You know what you need to do. Now that rest area right there looks like it's actually going to be a purchasable garage, and I don't know that I can rest in the garage if I don't own it. So we are going to go up here. We'll try to make this right on red before they start going. All right, everybody's turning left, which means I can go ahead and go. Let's get over here into this lane because the rest area is going to be right up here at this truck dealer. So it looks like we're going to discover a recruitment agency and a truck dealer. And we're going to be parking in the rest area section. So we have discovered... Come on, discover it. Discover it. Man, it's not discovering either of them. Am I really going to have to drive over there? Oof. I'm gonna have to drive over there. Looks like it's clear to go ahead and go over. We're gonna go ahead and discover this real quick. There we go. Discovered the recruitment agency. Good to go. Now let's turn into here. Oh, this is a low delivery place. Alright, squeeze in. We'll go in here and turn around and then go back to the truck dealership and end the video. So yeah, if you guys are still here, I don't know why, but thank you. There we go. We timed that perfectly. Almost took out his bumper. Not quite. So we discovered the recruitment agency there. And next we're gonna go across the street here and get the the thing with the thing and the thingamajigger. Should we buy a trailer next? That's the that is the question. Another option too is, I know you can buy like 4 trucks, and like I could do a $400 loan or $400,000 loan and then recruit. We're gonna do that in the next video. We're going to see how we can recruit people and manage people and buy trucks and buy everything else. We're also gonna need gas in the next video. But yeah, fun stuff. Come on, go. Yeah, I think in the next video we're gonna try to get us some drivers, because I know the best way to make money in this game is actually by running the trucking business side of it. From what I heard, you can make a lot more money by running your drivers than you can with... Okay, where is the truck parking? It says it's over here. I don't... Oh, okay, it's the same thing as that other one. They do the truck parking in front of the doors. They apparently want people sleeping in front of their service entrance. Makes sense to me. Alright, so we're gonna come right over here. Yeah, we'll come right over here. And then we'll do F3, F3, 2. F2, F2, and then there we go. We got the screenshot. All right, guys, be good to each other, be good to yourselves. Hugs and shit. I will see you guys in the next one.